Minnesota basketball now 4-1 under new head coach Niko Medved after taking down Chicago State last night at the Barn. Gophers trailed in this game in the second half, but they pulled away in the final 7 minutes to get the win. As they have been in every game this year, they were led in scoring by the North Carolina transfer Cade Tyson, 22 points for him in the Minnesota victory. And their coach, Niko Medved, joining us now for our big interview. And Coach, appreciate you joining us. You've had some game pressure here these last couple of games. The Green Bay game going into overtime, as I mentioned, Chicago State was nip and tuck until you guys pulled away last night. So what have you learned about your team in these past couple of games, being able to pull out wins in games that were kind of up in the air?
I think, in the long run, hopefully these things will help us being in close games and, some adversity and having to figure out, different ways to win, different lineups, when you have so many new faces. We were a team, I thought, in the exhibition season and early on, we were in a really good rhythm. And, these last few games and maybe the last 10 minutes of the Missouri game, not quite so much. But I think you got to go through a lot of those ups and downs, with your team to try to figure it out. And the most important thing is we did find a way to win the game last night and hopefully a much needed day off today and just continue to improve and get better. So I really like the group. I like their approach. We've just got to continue to grow.
We saw Cade Tyson hit that big shot, and man, he has been fabulous for you guys. And to me, it's just such a cool story. I mean, here's a guy who was such a good player at Belmont. He's from North Carolina. He's Mr. Basketball in North Carolina. He goes home to play for North Carolina, and for whatever reason, it just didn't work out last year playing for the Tar Heels. And now he comes to you at Minnesota, and it just feels like he is playing. I mean, he's been your best guy from where I sit kind of all year here. What did you have to do? Like, do you have to reinstill confidence in a player like that? How have you gotten him to play at this level?
No, we really didn't have to do that. I guess showing a belief in him that he could be highly successful with us and what we do. We thought he was again a great fit for our style and our system, and that was really evident. About a couple weeks into it. He works really, really hard at his game. He's obviously an exceptional shooter. I think the thing that probably people didn't understand is he's also pretty good putting the ball on the floor. He's got a quick first step. He's able to get himself to the free throw line. He moves well without the ball. He's got good length. And yeah, he's just been terrific so far. But man, he puts in the work. He's obviously playing with a lot of confidence right now. And yeah, he's kind of been our catalyst so far.
You have talked about kind of in the build-up to this season about instilling an identity in this program. How do you do that? Like, how does a coach go about saying, this is who we're going to be, and translate that to the court?
I think that's a great question. I think there's obviously some things that, it's my fourth head coaching job. There's some things that we've done every place that, I think have really translated. I mean, one of them is obviously being an unselfish team that really shares the ball well. We've been a team that's had, really high assist rate throughout the years. I think the guys have bought into that. I want to be a team that plays physical, connected on defense. I mean, the more you can build connection with each other in your program, I think that really breeds success. I think the challenge for all of us right now, you come in and you've got, one returning player. Every team kind of takes on a life of its own. And as you do this, maybe what your vision was, a month ago might be different, come the middle of January as you keep growing. And like that happened to our team last year at Colorado State. And so I think it's instilling those core things you believe in, but also be willing to grow together. You've got new faces, new roles. So that thing continues to be a work in progress. I think that's what it is for us this year. But as long as they stay with it and stay together, they're going to continue to get better.
It's pretty interesting, your story. Obviously, you're from the state of Minnesota. You grew up going to Gopher games. You were a student manager when you were there. I'm just interested. I know it's still really early, but like, what's this been like to be sitting in that chair that was Coach Haskins' office when you were there, and now you're sitting there? Like, well, has it been surreal? What's kind of been the moment here?
And, Dave, there's moments where it's surreal, where you kind of have maybe a flashback or something like, wow, this is cool. If somebody had asked me, 15, 20 years ago, if I could have one job in my life, what would it be? It'd be the one that I currently have, So that's pretty cool stuff. But I'll tell you what, like, you just get into your mode of coaching and working and trying to build, and you don't really take a lot of time to think about that because there's so much going on. You're just focused on your team. You're focused on building support in your program. You're focused on recruiting, all those things. So you really don't take a lot of time to soak it all in. But yes, there have been moments where you feel that way. It's really cool to look down in the stands and see my mom and dad, have the opportunity to be at every game. And my brothers, sisters-in-law, nieces, nephews, and friends. There's been people I haven't seen in 20 years that have come up to me at the games before or after, and that part's been really cool. And so I take a lot of pride in that, and I know I'm really blessed, to have this opportunity that we have.
Yeah, it's a super cool story, and I know you always wanted to be a coach, but I read where you felt like it was probably maybe the high school level where you would be a coach, maybe go back to your high school, like coach in Minnesota, but coach at Roseville High rather than at the University of Minnesota. Like, what is it about coaching that speaks to you? Why do you think this is the right calling for you?
I can't, I can't put my finger on it. My mom and dad would tell you that for whatever reason, teaching, coaching, mentoring, it's always been something that's in my blood. I've always wanted to do it. I've always known that. I think even when I was in high school. So for me, I just wanted that opportunity to coach. And, I had somebody tell me before, sometimes your life is bigger than your dreams. And you never, you think about, man, I want to be a head coach at some point. And it's just too wild for you when you're, 22 years old to think that you could be a Big Ten head coach. But I think when you really do what you love and you're passionate about it and you put in time, and it's amazing what opportunities keep coming. And then, you want to start to be involved at the highest level you can. You get an itch for it. I'm also a really competitive person. And so it's just been really cool how this whole thing has transpired. But I think, when you're doing what you love and what you're passionate about, and in my case, I think it's what I was meant to do. There were so many ups and downs along the ways, but, you take those ups and downs and help you learn and grow and get better. And here I am today. But I think it started out with, I just wanted to be a coach. And because of that, I stuck with it. And here I am today.
How different is it in this new environment with portal and NIL? How do you have to kind of adapt your style and the way that you approach it?
I mean, of course, there's changes, but there's always been change. There's never been this much change in a short period of time. And I think the whole key is you have to evolve. Everybody's got to continue to evolve with the times, but how do you evolve without fundamentally changing who you are, what you believe in, types of players you have in your program, the things that you expect on a daily basis? I don't change any of that. I don't change how I coach the guys or my approach or anything like that. You've just got to evolve and in recruiting, how you build your team, how you build support, all those things continually change around us. I mean, the rules may change again in December, who knows, but you've got to roll with the punches there and continue to evolve. But I still think you can do that without fundamentally changing who you are, the core things that you stand for. And I think that's what the most successful people do. So can't be afraid of the changes. They're coming. They're going to continue to change. I can promise you that. So you just got to evolve and roll with it. Our job is different in so many ways than it was 5 to 7 years ago, but still in a lot of ways it's the same. We still get to go to practice every day. We still have to work on building a team, building culture, recruiting guys that fit, building support in your program. You had to do those things when I first started as a head coach too. So I find myself doing a lot of the same things that we've always done.
Well, the next thing you got to do is prepare for a game against the University of San Francisco. This game's at the Sanford Pentagon in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, which is right over the border from the state of Minnesota. How important is it for you to have a game like this that people in a different region of the state who might not be able to get up to the Twin Cities on a consistent basis to support the Gophers, how important is it to have a game there and to maybe allow some people who wouldn't otherwise get to see Minnesota play to get to see it?
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity to do that. It's interesting. I've never been to the Sanford Pentagon. I've heard it's an unbelievable facility. So many people have played there for whatever reason. I've never had the chance, so I'm looking forward to it. I think they're great partners for us, just for the reasons you said. We've got a great fan base up in that area, and it's maybe something that we'll look at doing on a regular basis. And San Francisco's they got a great program. I'm obviously really familiar with them being out west. Started with Kyle Smith and Todd Golden, and they just do a great job. And so our fans may not know a ton about San Francisco, but this is going to be a really good game for us, and we're looking forward to it.
We are looking forward to it as well. Really a pleasure to get to visit with you here, Niko. Congratulations on a nice start here for the Gophers, and we'll look forward to connecting as the season continues.
Hey, thanks, Dave. Appreciate it.